and welcome back to the stream. Anyway, what are we doing today? Today we're going back into Final Fantasy XIV, but this time we are trying to get the soul of the samurai. Yes, how quaint. And we're also probably gonna get the soul of the red mage as well, because, you know, they're free now. So, you know, might as well get that. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the game. Alrighty, next upon the list, a man in red. I shall become a red mage and get that as well. And get the weird rapier with the magic little thing. A distraught lass. Don't worry, girlie, I'm here to help. Taking the red, soul of the red mage, mithrite rapier, a red attire coffer. Oh, are you an adventurer? Please, you have to rescue my sister. Some horrible people tried to kidnap us just outside the city gates. I managed to break free when I traveled stopped to help, but my sister never caught up to me. I will save her. Where are your parents? Where are your parents? Probably dead. Mama and Papa left early to deal with some merchants, and the brass blades didn't seem to care what happens outside the city walls. That traveler, he was some sort of mage, I think, but it was 1 against 5. Surely you couldn't handle against so many. What can I do? Won't you please help me? Yeah, okay. The well-dressed lass at Spineless Basin, taking the red. Ah, Spineless Basin. Oh, it's just outside, actually. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Da-da-da! Come on, bird! We have to become red mages. Hey! It's a guy! Hello? Don't touch me! Oh! You're not one of them! Hello? Oh. Ooh, it's red! Do the red stuff! Oh, one of them's already dead. You have a tattoo. You're also magic. Who will win? The red or the black? He does a thing! And it's a big thing that takes out multiple people. And then he launches in, he stabs, he cuts, he does a Z for some reason. He stabs some more, then he does a jump back. Explosions! Why is he though? I'm so confused. Ooh, color pop. Very nice. You're also very grumpy. And who might you be? I'm a guy! This lady's little sister told me to come help, so I went to help. My little sister is safe. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah. Red-garbed traveler, you came to lend your aid. My apologies. Had I but known, I would have spared you a villain or two. After all, you seem to share my distaste for those who would prey upon defenseless children. Aye, birds of a feather we are. I am Jruntia, a pilgrim of sorts. Might I know your name, friend? I'm Brother Creed. You can call me Brother. Brother? Now why does that strike such a familiar chord? I'm not sure. If your name's Tia, do you know Graha? Excuse me, I just wanted to thank you for saving me. You're welcome. Even though I didn't do anything, I was backup. I was here for moral support. My pleasure, child. You are unharmed, yes? Yes. Good. Let's escort this brave lass to her sister then. Lead the way. Okay. Let's go. Bird, you're coming with me. Okay, distraught lass, what do you have? You found her, adventurer. Thank you. You're welcome. We are very grateful for your kindness. Don't mention it. I was so scared. What did those terrible people want with us? Probably to sacrifice you, seeing that they were black mages. You needn't worry about them anymore, sister. The man in red defeated them all. You saw how he fought with spells and steel. He's one of those heroes Papa told us about, a crimson duelist. Aren't you? I did not expect to hear that name this far south into Eorzea. Then you are a Crimson Duelist. I knew it! If your papa is telling his daughters tales of red mages, then he must be from Alamigo, yes? Yes, he is. Well, that would explain his choice of bedtime stories. Now, shall we see you lasses home? We'll be all right from here. Thank you again. All right. Be safe. Wee. Bye-bye. See you later. And away they skip, safe and happy. Now, brother, was it not? I believe we've earned ourselves a celebratory drink. Ha ha ha! You need not feel compelled, my friend. Should the mood strike you, however, you'll find me staying over at Black Brush Station. I find the ale served at the Coffer and Coffin most agreeable. Nice. Oh, there I go. Alrighty, friend. Oh, lock my stuff. Ah, you came! As it so happens, the mother of those girls tracked me down and insisted I accept a reward. Once I mentioned you might be stopping by, she left a token of gratitude for you as well. It seems we've assisted an affluent merchant family, a revelation which might explain the attempted kidnapping, hefty ransom and all that. I'm told the girls were immediately assigned a capable bodyguard, however, so we can drink in peace knowing they are well protected. Nice. All's well that ends well. I mean, it wasn't all's well to begin with, but you know, the meaning does not elude me. Oh, I've remembered whence I know your name. It was Alice who first mentioned you to me. After she had alluded to more than a few of your more famous exploits, I became rather curious to meet you myself. Alice, why does that sound... Oh, yeah, that's right. That's, Alfino's sister. She becomes a red mage too. Ah, how do I know the indomitable Alice? Our paths crossed quite by chance. A fellow traveler met upon the road. She expressed an interest in red magery and persuaded me to instruct her in the basics of the art. She proved a quick study in the arcane side of things, but fencing was something of a challenge. By the end of our lessons, however, she had learned to combine spellcraft with swordplay, when to cast from afar, and when to lunge forward with a well-timed thrust. And what of you, friend? Have you any interest in the art? I suspect you would make an exceptional red mage. I am deadly serious. A man who would rush to the aid of a stranger's child without fear or hesitation is a man I would trust with the power of red magic. But even beyond that, I sense in you a kindred spirit. Hey! Be warned, however, that my style of teaching is a practical one. I will expect you to join me on my journey and assist me in aiding others. Accept those terms, and I will bestow upon you the accoutrements of a red mage. Are you familiar with soul crystals? This particular stone is attuned to past wielders of red magics and will fill your mind with a firm, foundation of technique. You need only reach forth your hand. Okay. I accept. Are you prepared to walk the path of a red mage? One word and the soul crystal is yours. Yeah! You will not regret this decision, my friend. Gods above, for a moment there I thought you meant to refuse me. A host of red mages committed their memories to this gem, and now it is yours. Thank you. Absorb the knowledge it contains, then we will discuss the finer points of red magic. Ah, but first I should give you that reward. Complete. Yay! Red mage! Red mage unlocked! Fantastic. Oh, no. How deep the rabbit hole goes, no one knows. Red attire coffer. Bop. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Oh. Bop. And now I have to move this all the way up with my magics. Oh, red mage. So red mage can go here because I also need to mess with it. Oh. Red mage gauge. Balance gauge. The balance gauge displays the current amount of black mana and white mana a red mage has accumulated. Black mana is accumulated by casting spells commonly associated with black magic, such as fire or thunder, and white mana by casting spells associated with white magic, such as arrow. There are also some spells and actions that affect both. Interesting. When both black mana and white mana reach a certain amount, weapon skills such as Riposte become enchanted and will deal additional damage. If the gap between black mana and white mana accumulation grows too large, the crystal at the top of the gauge will change color, and it will become more difficult to accumulate the lesser of the two. Huh. Interesting. You can view the job gauge description at any time from the action and traits menu. Okay. Well, first off, get all of this off of my thing. Alrighty. Vercure. Where's Verraise? Verraise! 64, damn. Nice. Da-da-da. Alrighty. Oh, I'm in a thing. So, roll actions. Black Mage. Swift cast on T. On Shift T specifically. Sleep on Alt F. Lucid Dreaming should be on Alt Q. It's on E. Lucid Dreaming is on E. It can be on T. It's going to affect my muscle memory a bit, but it can be on T. Right, and Surecast on T. Nullifies no knockback and draw. And if no, I don't want it there then. I want it on T, because that's what that is. Okay, so then Lucid Dreaming can go on Alt T then. And then Addle can go with Faint. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing one. Ah, Lucid Dreaming. Nice. Alrighty. Traits. Dual Cast. Grants the effect of Dual Cast upon casting any spell with a cast time. While under the effect of Dual Cast, your next spell requires no cast time. Effect is cancelled upon execution of any action other than an ability. Auto attacks do not... Okay. Special attack plus save 130. Action upgrade to Enchanted Riposte of both black mana and white mana are at 20 or more. Doublement. Jolt. Okay, well, I'm only going to use this very specific thing, so this can go on Shift. Okay, and then my magic. Jolt. Scatter. Targeting all nearby enemies. So, single target. AoE. Ver Thunder. To target on enemies, AoE. Damage. Ver Arrow. Single target, AoE. Easy enough. Ver Fire. Deals fire damage with a potency of 260. Oh yeah, that's right. I'd want black mana and white mana on the same thing. Ver Stone, Ver Fire. Well, Ver Fire ready. Ver Thunder. Potency of 300. Increases black mana by 6. Become Ver Fire. Ah, okay. So then Ver Fire, Ver Stone, and the AoEs. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no. Ah! I'm a genius. I think. The thing is... Oh, no! Displacement. Or a core. Rushes target and delivers an attack with potency of 130. There's an attack with potency of 130. With displacement. So Fletch. Damn, okay. Well, that can go on the Q. Well, no. Shares a recast timer with engagement. Shares a recast timer with displacement. What does that mean? Does it mean I want to do something like this? On backstep. I'm confused. Well, these are the same thing, so that can just go there. This is a rush, this is a jump. So I want those to be on similar keys. Da-da-da. Ensures the next for Thunder, Ver Arrow, and Scatter can be cast immediately. Increases the potency of Scatter by 50. Ensures Ver Thunder and Ver Arrow trigger Ver Fire ready or Ver Stone ready, respectively. Oh, that goes on E. Huh. Okay. Enchanted Riposte, Enchanted Zwarha Reblar, Enchanted Redoublement. Moulinet. Moulinet Dew. Moulinet Troy. Ver Flare, Ver Holy. Grand Impact. Refulgence. Scorch. Ooh. List of actions that cannot be assigned to a hotbar. Okay, well that's easy enough. No, I know what I do. So this stuff, this can go. No. For thunder, for fire, for arrow, for stone. Could do this. Ah! Okay. There we go. I think. Well, no, that's still a bit off. Oh man, these keybinds are a bit wacky. Okay. AoE. And these can go here. This will be... yeah, so bottom row is black magic, this one's white magic. Okay. It doesn't make much sense now, but it will. Interesting, interesting. I only want to use this when I have the mana. Speaking of which, the layout. Ta-da! Balance gauge. And it can be quite a bit smaller. Yep, just like that. Fantastic. Oh, alright, I have my balance gauge. I have magic stuff. This is what's throwing me off. A backstep. Rushes target and does attack with a potency of 130. 130. 130. So rush, backstep. So rush, normal attack, backstep. How often am I going to actually use engagement though? Shares a recast timer with displacement. Shares a recast timer with engagement, and this is just by itself. I'm confused. How does this work? I need a big boy to test this on. Big boy, do me a favor and don't die. So, 6. Alt 6. Shift 6. Ah, okay, that's how it works. I understand. That changes things. So that's how I get in. So I can just do that, I guess? Maybe. Hello? Possibly. Maybe. Technically... No, this is an ability, so I'd want it on the Qs, wouldn't I? Yeah, I'd want it over here, because these are abilities. They're not melee things, so I'd shift 1. Yeah, I'd have these on shift then, so that all of them make sense. So I would shift Q into 1. So I would shift Q into 1, into E. Oh, this is very into E, into 2. Oh, my fingers, into 3, into R. Something like that, I think. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to actually practice it because of how the cooldowns work, but I'm figuring it out, I think. Slowly but surely. Okay. Riposte or enchanted riposte? What's enchanted riposte? So riposte, 130. Enchanted riposte, 220. Okay. So it costs 20, 15, 15. So a total of 50. Once I have 50, I can do the combo. Okay. What about everything else? Da-da-da. Q and E. An ability. Oh no, the fate failed. Delivers an attack with a potency of 460. Just a bunch of damage. Accelerant. Ensures the next Thundervert arrow and scatter can be cast immediately. Magic. Actually, not magic. Q is an ability and an attack. Q is an ability and technically another ability. So it should probably be an attack. An attack and an ability. An ability and an attack. Okay, well, I can just swap these around then. Ability, attack. That's what I want it to be. Yeah, like that. Okay. Hello. 50%. These are actually going to pop up relatively frequently, then. No idea what's going to go on 4. No idea what's going to go on 1. I'll figure it out. I'll figure that out later. Manification. Magic sword plate. Embolden. Ooh, that's good. Okay. That's a buff. That's a yeah, that would go on R. That means this should probably also go on R. Well, then where does this go? There's so many. Hide. Ugh. Well, this is kind of like useless in a raid, so I think it just goes there. Yeah, it can just chill here. The cone before you. Well, that's AoE, so it should go on the AoE one. I think I'm just gonna do that. Wait, no, because then I'm gonna have I'm gonna have this. Ah, son of a. Well, it doesn't have a combo into anything. Weapon prize. Oh, that's gonna be in that's a super long time from now. Okay, so yeah, that can probably just go on Alt 1 then. Interesting. Yeah, that's just gonna have to go on 1. So alright, let's see how this works. The Crimson Duelist wishes to teach you the origins of red magic. Okay, teach me the origins of red magic. Ah, I see from the glint in your eye that the soul crystal has surrendered its secrets. Welcome to the ranks of the red mages. The art we practice is born of noble origin. Its balanced and controlled energies were once used to turn the tide of destruction or claim a future for the dispossessed. I speak of the age, some 1500 years past, when the clash of two sorcerous civilizations brought about the Sixth Umbral Calamity. Ere the great floods rose, people fled from their homes and into the mountains of Abania. Even mages of Mach and Amdapor were to be found among the refugees. These wizardly practitioners became targets of retribution for the part they played in upsetting the natural balance, and soon did they shed their robes of black and vestments of white. If people were to survive and rebuild following the disaster, however, they would need the power of the arcane. Thus were the principles of black and white magery reinvented, and upon their combined foundation an entirely new discipline was built. Red magic! Ah, but I have prated about the history of it for long enough. Far better that you experience red magic firsthand. There remains the mystery of who sent kidnappers after those poor girls, and I have a feeling attempts to unearth the culprit will prove the battle practice you require. Before we plunge into the fray, however, there are questions I would ask. Come with me to Eastern Thanalan, to the Church of St. Adama Landama. Okay. Hello, Thanalan. Amp Drybone. Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Alrighty, bird. Just in case. Stand at the ready. Have another one. Have this, too. It makes you hit harder. Drundia. Brother, there you are. I would introduce you to Father Iliad, but I believe the two of you are already acquainted. Yes, we are. Droon has told me a tale of nefarious spellcasters in their attempt to kidnap 2 young girls. And you wish to ask if this thaumaturgical cabal is known to me, yes? There are several such cults which come to mind, but I must have more detail. You say each member shared some rather unusual traits. Aye, not one word spoken over the entire exchange, not one shift in expression when I urged them to yield. Each of them also appeared branded with some manner of tattoo, a sigil pulsing with arcane energy. Ah, an evil practice. Such cursed sigils are known to destroy the will of the bearer, resulting in a biddable puppet which acts in much the manner you have described. There is no salvation for such wretched creatures. Then we must seek the fiends who pull their strings. Pray, learn what you can of this cabal and its purpose, Father. Brother, we have another task to attend. Might I suggest some light stretching before you step outside? You'll soon understand why. Ah, it's a combat scenario, isn't it? You have learned all red mage actions and traits level 50. Detailed descriptions can be viewed in the actions and traits window. Access under character in the main menu. Okay. Ta-da! Da-da-da. I'd actually rather have these things, even though they are abilities, on this. Because I have an MMO mouse, and I can hit 5, 6, and 7 relatively easy. I cannot hit Shift Q. Actually, it's not the Q, it's the E and R that's proving problematic. Shift 5 into 1, into 2, throw out the 6, into the 3, into the 4. Or into the 3, into the 7. I wish that I had something to actually practice on. Da-da-da-da! The Crimson Duelist, let's go! Da-da-da! Oh. Did you notice we were being followed, brother? The very cabal we were investigating seems to have taken an interest in us. Oh! I sense an ambush in the offing. Do you seek to silence us, perhaps? Well, do they seek to silence us? Well, let them try. This will be the perfect opportunity for you to test your newly acquainted skills. But first, a brief lesson. The Red Mage's spells belong to two distinct schools, rooted as they are in the ancient disciplines of black and white magic. Intertwined, they form the solid core of red magic, and through the balanced casting of both disciplines, can a red mage build his foundation higher and higher. When your strength has reached its peak, that is when you lunge forward and unleash the energies thrumming within your blade, and then you leap away, returning to the first step. It is a dance, my friend. Interesting. Okay. Come out, wherever you are. We have no intention of running or hiding from you. Dogs. I wear a sword, as you can see, but I am not partial to violence. Is there no chance we might attempt a parley in lieu of bloodletting? That would be no. How unsettling. Well, brother, it seems you will have your battle. Remember what I have taught you. Yes. I need to get to 50. 50 magics. Ooh, it's blue. This is red. I want that one. Da-da. Da-da-da. Black magic. Ooh, for fire. Oh, no. Jolt. Into her arrow. Into her stone. Da-da. For stone. Oh, it's very weird. Cast Jolt. Ah! Cast this one. Oh my goodness, scatter takes forever. No, shift 4. Da-da-da, 4. Oh, I have the stuff. I'm at 50. Ha! I win. Oh my goodness, this is a very weird class. These puppets must have a leader lurking nearby. Let's take the battle to our ambushers, shall we? We shall. But before we resume the hunt, let us be sure of your technique. As a red mage, you are capable of casting 2 spells in rapid succession, using what is known as the dual cast effect. Intone a short spell, and you will find that a lengthy incantation can now be casted at an instant. Take advantage of this technique to bombard your foes with arcane destruction. I shall. And I'm also going to make scatter not on 4. Because my goodness, cast. Ta-da. There we go. Yeah, it even has an accelerated potency. What is this again? Where Thunder Arrow or Scatter can be cast immediately. Oh! Increases the potency of Scatter. Okay. There's an attack with a potency of 460. Interesting. So I can do something like this. Come over here. Ta-da! Good old jolt into. Okay, I have the thing. Wrong one! Good-o. I have dual cast, so I can immediately go into thunder. Two scatters. Alt 4 into another scatter. Oh, the sphere leads to the source of this ambush. Okay, I'm following the sphere. With my cool-ass weapon. I'll wager. Okay. Something's happening. Except this Feast of Souls. Oh, that's not good. Oh, he's dead. Oh, no! Okay. Shift. That did not do what I wanted it to do. Oh. From the Aether it spews. Okay. Easy enough. Ouch. Need more white magic. Oh, I'm huge for some reason. Okay. I haven't used this ability once. It's cool looking though. I sent a bunch of swords to go and whack someone. I'm slowly getting it. This is actually a really cool class. I just wish it took longer. Well done, brother. You have exceeded my expectations. Which is a fortunate thing, for I did not anticipate the arrival of that fearsome hound. These mages were willing to forfeit their own lives to ensure that we lost ours. Do you see the brand on her left cheek? This is the cursed sigil which stole her will and left her vulnerable to the most heinous of commands. Our ambushers were young men and women. Every one. All transformed into mindless pawns by some hidden master. And this master has shown no compunction against sacrificing pieces that outlive their usefulness. No! This cannot stand! I agree. Heed me, brother. You have begun your education in red magic, but there is much more I would teach you. Come, let us return to the Lich Yard. Okay, the Lich Yard we shall go. Lock this. I like this setup. Know you the history of these graves? I do not know. The church's Lich Yard is the final resting place for many victims of the 7th Umbral Calamity. Red magic was conceived to stem such tides of destruction in an age where the abuse of sorcery flooded the world with death. Its distinction from earlier disciples is key. Whilst practitioners of black and white magic draw upon ambient ether, a red mage weaves his spells using only the reserves of mana with which he was born. In the era in which red magic was created, to do otherwise was forbidden. To manifest more powerful effects, the first red mages adopted a method by which precise sword techniques would harness and amplify the energy of their spoken incantations, the mage's own physical form serving as an arcane accelerator, an ingenious way of preserving their self-imposed limitations. Ah, that's cool. So, the sword's a catalyst. Interesting. Understand that the blade we wield is not simply a weapon. It is the focus of all our efforts to lessen strife and suffering. I understand, Jrun. Every generation of red mage is part of an unending battle. We are soldiers who fight for those enduring violence and subjugation, the bulwark against the unkind vagaries of fate. So a noble class. 20 years ago, I joined the revolutionaries in Alamigo and learned red magic alongside like-minded companions. We formed the Crimson Duelists, and together we rose up against the tyranny of the Mad King Theodoric. Something. We were crushed. Of all the duelists, only I survived to watch our homeland languish under the rule of imperial invaders. Even after leaving Alamigo, I never ceased fighting for its liberation. And when I learned of the calamity, of the threat to all the lands of Eorzea, I allied myself with the valiant scholars of Charlian. In the end, I was unable to protect my homeland or halt the approach of fiery disaster. But never once in all these years have I betrayed the oath the duelists swore to champion the weak with heart and steel. Such is the nature of the magic you will learn from this idealistic fool. If you would master this art, however, then my road shall become your road for the duration of your studies. I'll remain here at the church for the time being and be a pest to the good Father Iliad until we uncover the origins of this cult. Your only chore shall be to reflect upon the lessons of the day and prepare for our next encounter. Alright, easy enough. Fantastic, amazing! A rewarding struggle. Interesting. And with that is the end of the stream. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh. Oh my golly. Oh, hang on, music. Where's the music? There's the music. But yes, we did much and more this stream. Well, not much and more. We did what we wanted to do. We became a samurai and we became a red mage. Nice. Fantastic, amazing. Now to level this stuff up in order to do the quest lines. If you enjoyed today's stream, consider doing the viewer things. Follow, share, check out my Twitch panels. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.